Yeah, we'll get started.
Okay.
So, one, I want to pray and then I want to share something. But I just want to start this with praying. So, Lord, I just pray for our businesses, our families, our priorities, that you bless our whole team. You'll bless Jamie, and you will just take us deeper into our vision, our why of what we're doing, and just allow our impact and our conversations with people to be meaningful and be powerful, and just help us keep you at the forefront of what we do. Amen. So, okay, I want to start by sharing this thing that I read out of it's actually a parenting book, but I've been like kind of just sitting on it all weekend because I'm like, I need the Lord to show me more of what it means, I guess. But first, it has this verse from Romans, and it says, "For by the transgression of the one, death reigned through the one. Much more those who receive the abundance of grace of the gift of righteousness will reign in life through the one, Jesus Christ." And then it goes on to say, take note of it says, reign in life through the one, Jesus Christ, because Jesus, parents and children alike, are to reign in life. Reigning in life does not mean you reign over people. It is not about the power or title of position. Reigning in life means that money does not control me. I manage it for the glory of God. Conflict does not control me. I control my response to problems in a way that represent Jesus accurately. Reigning in life is part of the inheritance for all who follow him. It is time to be completely absorbed in this mandate. And I was just like, what does that look like as far as like reigning? Like it says, like, even more than Jesus did, we're supposed to reign in life. And it's like, in my business, like, what does that look like in parenting and all aspects, And so, I don't know, I just wanted to kind of like put that out there to like think about as far as in general, not be controlled by outward circumstances, but to feel like you're bringing his truth. I'm on a call, bud. So, I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. But if you have anything you want to share, you can. But I'm just wanting to share that with you.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm excited about that.
But it's one of those, like, I had to read it several times, and I'm still like, Lord, like, show me what it means to reign. Like, literally, like, not just, like, a technical thing, but, like, what it looks like day to day or, like, in hard situations, like, how to reign, I guess, or be in a place of reigning over life. But, and then last week we chatted about goals or whatever. And I just want to say, I've almost read a whole book, which one of my goals is to read books this year, to read like 3 or 4 books by the first quarter. But I also, I know you follow Rachel Hollis a lot. Do you do her like write down top or 10 things in the morning? Yeah. So I only just started doing it. But really, and even for mine, it's more of like writing down like, hers is like writing down dreams, I think. Is that what hers are? But mine, I try to write down like truths about my life, and every day it's like different, because like today it was way more about like my family. Yesterday was way more about business. So it's just interesting, like whatever's like, I don't know, on my heart or something.
Yeah.
But it really is good to like write it down. And I noticed the first time I did it, it was like, I will do this. It's like, no, I am doing this, like to change the phrase of like, yeah, to like speak. I like marked out several on the first day because I was like, I wrote, I will do this, or I will do this. Like, no. And I don't know, I just think it really is a good practice to just write down like truth about like what you want to be living your life, what you want to be doing. And so it's pretty cool. How long have you been doing that?
Probably. Jeez, sorry, I cannot figure out my life over here.
Oh, you're fine.
Can't figure out where my. I don't know, a while. So, like, I want to say since like October, maybe.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't do it every day though. Like, I don't do anything on days that I work. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah.
But on my days off, I usually do it. And then I have a different journal that I keep at my bedside table that I do gratitude in before bed.
Oh, that's cool.
I was doing like Harry Potter, so that was really easy to be like, yeah, I'll read a chapter at least before bed and not be on my phone. But
yeah,
after Harry Potter, I'm reading like it's like Tom Hanks' collection of short stories. He's actually a really good author, but it's not as exciting as Harry Potter. So I'm like, care so much about reading before bed right now, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But I like having I'm better at my nighttime routine than I am at my morning routine.
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna say. So, okay, thinking about this week, what do you feel like your week goals are? Do you have goals for the week? And I can go first if you want. But that was one thing. One thing I want to do with these calls is share like goals or like what we're doing, and then also just like share like truth about things the Lord's doing. And so,
I can't see it now because it's all on my phone, so I didn't want to do it on the phone. But during like the road trip and stuff, I was just playing with a bunch of words, and I actually got it. I don't know if narrowed down's the right word, but I have something that I think is like really close to what I want to do. Still, but my goal is to pick something by the end of the week, and just whatever it is, just go with it. Like I've got a couple of things that I've like marked up in Canva. Like maybe if I just see it like on something cute, then it'll be like, okay, that's it.
Yeah.
So I really want to do that and like make my little Facebook thing start happening. And then something else I decided to do is like, I don't know if I'm going to do it like every day that I'm off or just try to like make it part of my like nightly thing or whatever. I'm going to try to do like, I don't know, like prompt myself about journaling about like the brave wild, like all the like little things that I just think about behind it, so that I can remember all this stuff so that I can work it into posts throughout things, not just like here's all my thoughts all at once.
Yeah, that's really good and helpful.
So I'm gonna work on that. Maybe that will help me get a little closer to just like brain dump on that specific topic.
Yeah.
A couple times.
And I sent you that list. I know it was excessive, but I was like just thinking like what are
it did help. It was just like more
get your wheels spinning, I guess.
Yeah.
We did that because we were looking for a name for something with our snack company, and Miguel was like, I was asking him because he looked it up and he like found this website that had all these different like VIP group names, like titles. And that's kind of what I looked up, and I was just like writing everything. So
yeah.
Brave and Wild Gal Pals. No, I'm just kidding. But that's fun. So okay.
Sometimes you hear a lot of what you don't like before you find something good.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I
like when Jan was trying to pick a baby name and she was like going off all stuff, and I was like, Bob, Jim, Joe, and she was like, those are stupid. I'm like, I know, but you got to get them out of your system.
Oh my goodness, that's really funny.
Picking the very first name that ever came out of her mouth. So there you go.
Okay, and then I'll share mine in just a second, but like as like accountability, like where are you're at Success Club 4, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So
my least favorite place to be. So close.
So what's your goal with Success Club, and then like what are your connections looking like this week as far as like conversations with people, things like that? How like
I think there's about I can think of 2 off the top of my head. I have a list somewhere. Probably should have woke up earlier and like got my stuff out.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm here. So
I'm here for this. I don't want it to be like
but I know I have like 2, maybe 4 people who I've like talked to, but like I haven't talked to in the past like couple weeks probably.
Yeah.
That I want to follow up with. And then I think I wrote down yesterday in my other journal that I wanted to like talk to 3, like have 3 brand new conversations this week or this month or something. So we'll see.
Yeah.
One. I guess other than, this is gonna sound dumb because obviously like the whole point is like to just grow and like keep helping new people, and Success Club means you help somebody technically. Although one of mine this month I just convinced, that sounds bad. I just told Hannah if you were going to get Shakeology this month anyways, and you wanted to do the 3-day refresh, just get the challenge pack. It's cheaper, and then we'll just cancel your double Shakeology membership. And she
Yeah.
was like, oh, so smart. And I'm like, yeah, I know, and I get points for it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But that doesn't, like, to me, that doesn't really count as, like, helping someone else because she was already a person.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I mean, she wanted to do it, so that's great. But, like, other than just it means you helped somebody else, like, what does Success Club do? Because I keep looking at it as, like, I don't want it to be the thing that drives my business over just helping people because I like points.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't want to not focus on it and then be like, oh, shoot, like, I didn't do anything.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a couple things. So, one, yeah, we really do have to be careful because, I mean, even yesterday my mom was like, I told someone about the 3-day refresh because she lost like 4 pounds, and she was like, it's like $100-something, and the lady was like, oh, hey, other Jamie's here. She was like, oh, I can't do that, and I was like, well, no, there's a cheaper pack, but it's like for me, I would love her to buy the challenge pack, but if she can't, there's another option. I still get to help her, and so we have to be careful of like our mindset with that because it does get hard sometimes. But so Success Club points. One, it is like the reason why Beachbody has that is because it's driving your business. When you're helping people, you're giving them the whole package, you're getting them started. And I'm like, when I sell like the quarterly subscriptions to people or membership to people, I'm telling you they're not plugged in very well, and they barely.
Oh, for sure.
They're not even using the workouts.
Well, the one who I got so mad about because we did the free trial and then she went in on her own and got the $99 one instead of, I was like, so, like, I don't know if like hurt's the right word, but I was like, you didn't even talk to me. Like, the whole point was that you said you wanted a community and you wanted like all this stuff.
Yeah.
And you're not even going to do the thing that like actually jumpstarts it. You're just going to like pay the minimum, and she doesn't touch it.
Yeah.
Like,
that's one thing
I think about all my people.
Yeah. Like the investment of it is a big thing. That's why Beachbody is doing the VIP versions of the workouts, because they didn't do that when they first launched. Like you had a year membership and they just put out a new workout. It was Shift Shop and everyone got it for free to start, and then no one followed through and finished it because no one had an initial investment in the program.
Yeah.
Now they do the VIP version because when we invest in it, we're more likely to do it because we have some like skin in the game, So, okay. So Success Club, they want it to drive our business. You also get, the rewards, like they just launched it. I was going to try to find a picture. I couldn't, but the like new rewards. So if you hit Success Club 1 month out of the year and then it's like 3, 6, 9, 12, you get different gifts. It's really cool. It's like a tank top. I know one's like a backpack. 12 months is like a rolling suitcase. I don't remember them all. They showed pictures yesterday. I'll find it and show y'all. But so there's just incentives like that. But Success Club is also what gets you the free trip. So I'm going to do a whole like video about that to explain. But in January, so basically your Success Club points turn into dollar amounts, which add up over the course of the year, which pays for the trip.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's kind of, when you think about it that way, that's a big driving force. And in January, your Success Club points, as far as the conversion of trip dollars, are doubled every single year.
Oh.
So, like, instead of being like $5 a Success Club point, it's $10 a Success Club point. So if you got like Success Club 6, you were actually getting $60 towards the trip. Or whatever.
Okay.
That's right.
Makes sense.
But hey, Jamie.
No, Tony said that yesterday. Whenever you were, I guess it was on Instagram or something. You're like, I'm gonna get my whole team here, and he goes, "Is that for real? Are we going on vacation?"
Oh, it's like so doable.
Maybe.
Yeah. The way they do it really is, I like the way they do it. And I could go into it right now, but I'm not, because it would take our time together. I don't want to do that. But I will do a video like soon about it, so y'all have vision for it, especially since it's January and trip points and dollars are doubled, which is helpful. So I'll do it very soon. But I mean, I did tell Jamie, I think Jamie Elmore, when she was at my house, one thing, when me and Miguel were there last year, like we literally like dreamed about, like, we want to bring people here because it's so doable, and we want to help other couples like get here for free, like a free vacation, you know. And we just had like, we literally had a vision of like us like waking up early with our team, going to the beach, like having a time of worship, like being more intentional to like, I don't know, just be different in the culture of Beachbody and fitness, you know, and like be a team that's different and raise up leaders that want to impact the kingdom in that way. And, you know, a lot of teams like would get together and they do like, we still want to do these fun things, but like photo shoots with each other, or like, you know, like business meetings, you know, in the morning or something, because they do their business like this all the time on camera, but not in person. So they would like have fun, like dinners and like talk about business. And we like envision that, but we also just envision like a morning on the beach, like worshiping or something fun. And so, yes, you know, I won the cruise, which is like my due date. So we'll be on that one. I still promote it on social media, but I won't actually be going. And lately, I guess because my sister just went on her trip, I'm like, I'm really sad I'm not going. But the baby will be much better, so who cares? But when the time comes, I won't care. But right now, I'm like, oh, it's kind of sad. So, Jamie Elmore, we are sharing our like goals for the week. So we were talking about like just in general, if you have a goal, if you have like a Success Club goal, or like what kind of conversations you're having, things like that. So I will share mine because Jamie and I shared hers. So my goal when I left my house, because I was going to be here for 2 weeks, you know, I had someone that was like, I know you're on vacation, but blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I am, but I'm not. Like, I still work on vacation. And it wasn't like a planned vacation. I literally planned it in 4 days. And so to me, it was like, my goal was to come back at Success Club 10, which I guess essentially would be Success. Well, yeah, I guess Success Club 10. But no, really what I envisioned was being at Success Club 5 on my account and Miguel's account, which would actually be 12. But so I'm at Success Club 6. I have one other link out, but I feel like the girl's ghosting me, which is kind of sad because she was like ready to do this. And so so I'm still like, I've been writing down like just daily affirmations or truths like in real time, like they're already in existence. And sometimes like today it was like all seriously, like I am, what was it? Present and enjoy life with those I love. Like I trust, one was about business, I think. I trust God's favor over my business, but most of it was like about family or like my relationships. Then yesterday it was all business. But one of them I keep writing is I have 10 Success Club points by January 16th, just because that's my goal. And I'm like a couple days ago, I was like, I'm not even close. I've had 2 points like this whole month. And like, I just felt real dry in like conversations. And then all of a sudden I've started having like some genuine conversations. So that's where I'm at with Success Club. And then just having like conversations with people and trying to share more about the coaching opportunity is a big goal of mine this year. So I'm trying to be more sharing that on my social media, because I feel like as I share my fitness journey, people know I do that now that I've been doing it for 2.5 years. They know they can come to me for that, but I want to share more about that they can join me for business. So those are my goals.
My goals. You're mentioning it. I don't really know. I think I started, I feel like a lot of my stuff is like taking the first swing at a t-ball game or something. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it, see what happens. So I've been having a lot of conversations, or especially in December, about like Transform 20, and I had one girl that I thought her and her sister-in-law were gonna jump in, but they ended up not, because money stuff, and they just weren't ready. And I really haven't posted a ton of, like, I've been doing Beachbody for a year on my own, but using social media to post about it. Like my Facebook wasn't active for the past 2 years, so I reactivated Facebook. So it's like a new thing for a lot of people to see, like, oh, you're doing that? I've had a lot of comments, like, since I had our third little baby, Aaron, in June, like, wow, you look great. Wow. So I've been like getting to share in that regard. But anyways, so it feels like people are like first seeing me doing stuff, and they're kind of like what's this about? But they're not super like, I've seen you go for this song and it's awesome. And that's what I want to do too. So anyways, this girl and her sister-in-law, I thought they might jump in with Transform 20 and they didn't. So I haven't gotten a lot of as far as just Success Club stuff. I think my goal for the first 3 months, just because I'm a little slower moving, is getting 3 people signed up with like the Shakeology or Energized Recovery thing. I kind of told Joey just how God made me. I'm a little bit slower to like be all in, but once I'm all in, like we're in it for the long haul. So I feel like, and having 3 kids and trying to figure out how to fit in Beachbody stuff, it can be like, oh crap, like I signed up for it and I'm like, I haven't even got anybody signed on. And anyways, and I just have to go back to, Lord, this is supposed to add value to my life, not steal and cause anxiety. And so I think my like specific business goal is, it would be awesome to get 3 people signed up in the first 3 months of me doing it. And actually it'd be awesome if they could all get signed up in the same month so I could like make Success Club or whatever that month or whatever. Yeah. So I think that's my like 3-month goal. And as far as closer, I did Shakeology at the beginning when I signed up in last year, Beachbody, but I didn't keep doing it. One, because it like kind of I was pregnant and it kind of messed with, I think it made me nauseous or something. And so I let Joey kind of finish it off, my husband. And so I talked to Joey and I was like, babe, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing Shakeology too. And anyways, we talked about it yesterday and he was like, I think we should go all in. We don't necessarily Joey's a little bit more specific with budget stuff. And so anyways, he hasn't processed through, you know what, we could actually really swing it. He was like, no, I feel like we're supposed to be all in and trust the Lord and let you give a good whack at it for 3 months and reassess. So
that's awesome.
So that was a lot of stuff or like rambling, but getting 3 people signed up in my first 3 months, that would be great. Awesome. And doing specifically this week would be learning and practicing my Shakeology spiel, because whenever I get it in, I want to be like, I just want to be knowledgeable about it and know actually it has this kind of thing in it and it helps you do this. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of like practice video posts, like that thing on my type form that's like, hey, you're here because you want to join Transform 20 or my fitness community. I like recorded that thing like 20 freaking times, but now I know that spiel like really well. Like I know what I was trying to say. I know the 3 points. So I kind of want to do that with Shakeology. Like,
that's cool.
Do video spiel. So just I get more comfortable about it and doesn't feel like, I don't know, awkward or.
Yeah. That's awesome.
There you go.
Awesome.
You need a time limit on my talking. Sorry.
Put like a timer. No, it's great. Okay. So, to finish this off, I want to talk about the super weekend that I went to yesterday. I drove a little over an hour to Orlando, which is better than Miguel drove 3 hours, but I was so proud that he went. It was so fun. What she said, the Dallas one was like double the size it normally is because Shanti was there. It was like 900 people. I guess usually there's like 4 or 5. So a couple things that they announced. Well, one, I know Jamie M watched. How do you say your last name?
Montagna.
Oh, okay. I say it right. I say it the way got it. But I was like, is that the way? You watched that quick, like, little snippet of those girls talking, right?
Uh-huh.
One thing they also said that Jamie Elmore was talking about is even just like they were like talking about when family members aren't maybe when people aren't supportive or something, and they talked about just people in general, and they were like, the more you stay dedicated to it and they see your success and they see your dedication, they'll come on board. And that's the same, like, even with going sugar free, that's how it was. If I respected it and it was my lifestyle and I was doing it consistently and they saw it, they came on board and they help and they respect it, but at first they're skeptical because they love you and they want to make sure. Okay. But the one that I thought about when Jamie Elmore was talking was about, you know, she said it's supposed to add value to your life, and it was talking about like your husband, and she was saying like, find out your husband's love language and pour into that. She's like, because if your husband's love language is quality time, and you're over here like doing work all the time, and he's like, you know, like he's gonna be like, what is this business? And like, you know, basically like pour into your husband and make time for your business other times. Don't let it overtake your life, you know. And I just thought it was a good like point of like keeping priorities. But that one you watched, what did you think about it? It just, that one was more about time management. I didn't record the whole thing because it was like 45 minutes, but just that snippet. Or did you have any takeaways? I know you were like 3:50 a.m.
Well, what's funny about that is when we were, I don't remember where I saw it, whether it was on like the actual Beachbody page or whatever, but they just announced Jericho's new workout thing all summer or whatever. And I was like 100 days of mornings. And I was trying to figure out how many mornings I would have to work. So I'd have to get up like before 5 to do a 30-minute whatever. But I love Jericho. Like, she is my favorite, hands down.
Yes.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
No. And then like 10 months later, I watched that video and I was like, all right, this girl's making me look bad.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess like at the end of the day, like if I really want to do it, like it's possible. And it might suck for a little bit, but like waking up this morning was actually okay. We went to bed at like 10.
Yeah.
And once I got on, I was like, maybe I should have woken up a little bit earlier because I felt like I didn't have my life together, but that's okay. But really today, it was just, I was supposed to work today, and really like big God thing that I ended up not having to. Like, our unit's bananas, but I was able to trade a shift so I don't lose ad pay from adding on like a crazy night a week ago. And we get to go to our doctor's appointment this afternoon without having to worry about like work stuff. So it's just like a really big deal that I'm off today.
Yeah.
Like mentally and stuff. And so I was like, I'm not going to waste it. And I don't know how I'm going to feel after our appointment. So I was just like, just wake up, do your call. I'm about to take like my before and after pictures. Well, I guess it's not my after. Pictures with my little Transform 20 wall that I made in our office, and then go do the first workout. That's awesome. Before I watch Rachel Hollis at 8. So I was like, just go. Like, mornings aren't a bad thing, and like I think there's a lot of room. And I guess it just depends on where you're coming from and what day, but like I think there's a lot of room in this business to like feel inadequate, because some people are like up at the crack of dawn and doing all the things, and they can tell one story that you really relate to, and like 500 people message them that they don't even know. And then you try really hard for like 3 months and you're like, well, I have my 5 little people and they're really cute. And I think that's great, but waking up at 5, no thank you. So it's just trying to give yourself grace in what you are doing and not comparing it to the person who's the number 3 in the business right now.
Yeah, you definitely have
I think
with social
it's
media.
amazing, but obviously she's been doing this for like 6 years.
Yeah. So, okay, a couple of takeaways. I just wrote down that those coaches that shared said, they're just kind of quotes and things. I'm just going to read them to y'all. The more you fail, the bigger success will happen. And the same girl said, the most successful people on this planet have failed the most. And it was interesting. She said that because at the beginning they read off all these like Van Gogh and all these people and like what their failures look like, which look like they should have been done, you know. But they kept going and they became who they were, which is awesome. Being busy is not a superpower, which I was like, that's good. Your why has to be strong enough. If you don't have time, maybe your why isn't strong enough. And I think that's really good. And if your why makes you cry, you will find the time. And then I sent this, but it talked about personal development, and they were like, make sure your personal development is personal to you. It's like feeding what you need.
I liked that one.
Yeah, and they said write down the top 5 things you're struggling with in the business, and one being the biggest struggle, and then go down and then find personal development that speaks to your struggles, which is good, you know, like because we need that. But I want to go over really quick and then we'll wrap this up. The couple things that they talked about, just so y'all know, which there's a big video you can watch. And I'm going to find it and share it with y'all. Well, hey, little princess. Okay, so one Fruit Punch Energize is launching in February. I don't know the exact date, but I'm excited to try it. Hi, baby. Yes, that's for the airphone. Good job. The Portion Fix. So we have To Be Mindset, which is our nutritional only program, but so many people do the containers too. They're launching an entire nutrition program just focused on the containers for people on portion control. And with that launch, they are going to be refilming 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme, which are some of the biggest used, one of the biggest launches of Beachbody programs was 21 Day Fix back when. And people love it. People, sometimes it's an easy one to start with because it's 21 days. You can successfully finish soon. Okay. And so people go back to it a lot. It becomes their favorite. They go back to it a lot. And they're going to basically right now, if you did 21 Day Fix, you would be repeating some of the same workouts. Okay. Probably 4 or 5 times over 3 weeks. And instead of doing that, they're going to record each day individually like they did 8-day obsession. So every day is a different day. And if you buy the Portion Fix program when it launches, you will be put into that test group. So you'll be able to watch live every day, Autumn, and do the workouts live with her from your house. Does that make sense? Hey, can you be quiet just a little bit? Oh, okay, sorry. So I can explain that more when it comes. But the new program launch is coming out in the summer. It's 100 Day Meltdown, maybe?
Morning Meltdown.
Morning Meltdown. It's 100 workouts with Jericho, 20 to 30 minutes. Their desire is get people something to do in the mornings, filled up in the mornings, which she is awesome, and I'm excited to work out with her because I love Core de Force with her, and I've been thinking.
Hi.
I've been thinking, when are they going to do one with just her because she's so fun. Oh, she's a redhead. Just, and she's gorgeous. She's so pretty and just so fun. Or she's in Golden Lewis. If you care, I'm just telling you.
I love her.
And then the Success Club Tracker, which I shared this in our group recently via a link. This is a new way they gave to track your work in your business. And since I've been here, it's I check this off all throughout the day, not all at one time. It basically gives you an outline of what you can be doing each day to be moving your business forward. It even gives you update Instagram stories, and it gives you bullet points on my brother. Okay, thank you. It gives you different points on what you can be sharing. On Instagram stories, share your daily life, share a workout clip, share a healthy meal, share product use without using the name of the product, and it even gives you little time things. So it's hard to show y'all here, but the link is there, and I've printed it, and I really have been liking it. If you sit down and you're I know I need to do something with Beachbody, but I don't know what I can be doing right now, this is a great outline to give you direction on how to work your business and things that coaches put together. The coaches put this together that are saying this is what's moving my business forward. So there's that. And then the last thing that I can remember anyways is the Success Club trip, which is in 2020, which I did not hear the date of. Miguel, I told him to listen for it, and he said he doesn't think they said the date. But the website should be live today, but it is to the Dominican Republic, to Hard Rock Resort in Punta Cana. So, and I'm going to go, like I said, I'm going to do a live video outlining all the information on how you can earn that. And I'm telling y'all, you can earn it. I'm not even kidding. My first year, I had Eliza, and I joined halfway in the year, and I didn't sign up for it. But the first January that I was working, I signed up for it. Okay, hang on. The first January I was a coach, I signed up for it because you sign up in January. Everyone pays a deposit, so you just have to be willing to put down the deposit. So this year we did lose our deposit because we're not going. Can't get it back. I'm pregnant, having a baby. But it's not that big deal to me. But everyone pays a $300 deposit. If you're the top coach, you pay a $300 deposit. No one, it's not waived for anyone. And that secures your spot in it, and then you earn money towards it with your Success Club points over the year. And so my first year, because we didn't earn all the Success Club points we needed, we might have paid $300, but we went to Mexico for free for $300 of me. You know, it was like.
So either way, you earn money towards it. So even if you don't like reach it, you just get like a discount.
Yes.
Okay.
So that I think that was a perk to me because I was like, I can still go even if I don't get it, you know.
Yeah.
And we just paid like $300, and to me it was like a vacation for me and my husband, all inclusive, $300. I don't care. But then this past year, for the cruise that we are not going on, I did earn the whole thing. I didn't have to pay any money, which is awesome. And I think I even had like, well, I know the first year at the resort, I had like, they gave everyone spa or like credit, like $600, I think $300 each. I think Miguel used $100, and I used like $500 at the spa. I was seriously at the spa for like 4 hours. It was incredible. And then like I know part of earning the cruise, I had earned the like $500 credit on the ship, and there was the possibility to earn $1,000, but I didn't get that for sure. I didn't really know about it till after and realized I missed it. But anyway, so there's fun things like that, and so I'll go over that more in detail later. But just wanted to tell y'all the things that they went over. Hey, y'all go play real quick. We'll do your school after. Okay, leave her alone. She's fine. Sorry, y'all. But I just want to tell y'all the things that we went over at the Super Weekend. Super Weekend is just like so encouraging because you're around other people who are doing it. You hear from coaches. You see people who've lost like 100 pounds like in person, and you're like, you're freaking awesome. You know, like you get to work out with people. It's just fun and exciting. But anyways, do y'all have any questions or thoughts? Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, we will end this. Sorry we went over a little bit at the time I wanted to go, but I'm just going to pray real quick and we'll be done. And y'all can go about your day and enjoy your morning.
Mm-hmm.
You're up on my top left. I don't know where you are and everyone else's screen. But, okay. So Lord, I just pray blessings over our week. Good, genuine conversations with people. Lord, teach us how to just stay clear of trying to be like other people or trying to hit goals that aren't the goals that you want us to hit, and to stay clear of temptation from Satan and focus on what you've called us to, Lord. And I just pray blessings over these ladies and their day. In Jesus' name, amen. And I was just thinking as I read that in the She Works His Way this morning, it said, Satan does not limit his schemes to merely making you sin. Sometimes temptation means Satan will try to make us do the right thing at the wrong time or for the wrong reason. I was just praying that was like kind of coming out, like that he would make us be doing it for the wrong reason. You know, like you're doing the right thing, but you get distracted and like trying to do it like other people, or, you know. So anyways, but
So good for it.
yeah. But